The first thing you need to do is start in PowerSchool Teacher Pro and go into categories. That's done over here on this sidebar in selecting categories. These are the district created categories for you, and this particular teacher is going to use these categories within their courses. From there, we need to head over to Canvas, and we're going to select the course that we're going to want to sync with PowerSchool. So I'm selecting there. On this sidebar, we need to select, once in the course, select Assignments. In the assignments, we need to change anything that uses the word that might be similar to something created as a category in PowerTeacher Pro. So going back, I notice that assignments is one of the category names I want to use. Therefore, I'm going to just change this one because in order for it to sync initially, we need to change these names. So we're going to come in here and say Edit. And I'm going to say imported, and I'm just going to change this for the time being to classwork and save that. So if you have anything that's labeled quiz or test, if you've already done what you were supposed to do from last year, which is create groups based on what your categories are in PowerTeacher Pro, you're going to need to either delete those or rename them just for the time being. Because this next step, you're going to come over here to the settings icon and you're going to import assignment groups. So in order for these group names in PowerTeacher Pro to carry over, we need to make sure that they're different names initially. Okay? Existing assignments and groups will remain, so we're going to hit Add. And it says request has been submitted. The next step is going to be to kind of refresh your page and see if they've populated yet, and yes, they have. So here are the categories that I'm pulling over from PowerSchool, PowerTeacher Pro. So now what I would need to do is if I'm using any of these and I want them to sync with PowerTeacher Pro, I would then grab those 8 dots and put it into the category that I want it to go to once synced with PowerTeacher Pro. The next step then is to post your grades. So we're going to head over to the grades section. And there's a few grades in here. So what I need to do differently is you won't see the button at the top in the upper right that says post grades or sync grades. This was effective as of Friday this past week. Now you need to go down to export and say sync to PowerTeacher Pro. And so we're going to select that, and I'm going to say sync now. So it says here that the grades are going to be synced over to PowerTeacher Pro. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in the gradebook. So I'm going to pull up a teacher here, and this is going to be, if you have a little icon here, that kind of shows you that it's been synced with Canvas. So if I click that little sync button, notice that there's a comment that's been added and it gives you the URL to the course to look at the submission. So that's what it looks like once synced from Canvas to PowerTeacher Pro. The next thing you may have noticed is on your sidebar you now have a new tab in your course. It's called Monitoring and Reporting. So as I click there, that is going to show me the grade sync. So I can look here at the status, and right now it is saying that any errors that may have showed up, it shows anything in progress and any successes. So if it is posting correctly, which it will take a while, it will be showing here that it's in progress. So at this point, this particular sync that we just set off a few minutes ago is currently in progress. So that is where you're going to go on your sidebar to view the grade sync.